Hello folks, I'm Yamil. This is Gunstock Reviews, and this guy is Marty from Enloe Custom Guns. And today we're going to build a 1022 again with some new parts from Luth-AR. Luth-AR now has the capability of making their own barrels, and their first project in barrel making is a bolt barrel stainless steel for 1022 threaded. At the time of this video, this barrel came to me without a thread protector. I went ahead and purchased one online, and I'll be using for this is the Luth-AR barrel. This is a Brownells BRN22R, which has the built-in rail, and this is the Brownells bolt. And actually, the charging handle is Ruger. It has a little Ruger bird in it, and the Powder River Precision trigger assembly, as you might call it, and the pins are from Ruger too. So, and of course, the Luth-AR MCA-22 fully adjustable polymer stock. So, Marty, one thing that we were discussing earlier, I know that you were telling me that you have a new technique to install stubborn 1022 barrels. But this one here fits like it was meant to go there. But we were discussing the idea of lubing the shank before you put it in. Is that a good idea?
It certainly doesn't hurt anything.
Okay. So,
is it, if you, let's say you got a possibility of rust. I know we have a stainless steel barrel, but, it doesn't hurt to help things go together, but also, just the fact that you have some sort of preservative in there isn't going to hurt. And if it leaks out, it leaks out under fire. It'll heat up. But remember that as you shoot the gun, everything expands and contracts anyway, so it doesnn't hurt to have some sort of lubricant inside there.
Okay. Because we were discussing the first time we had an old Brownells barrel that I've had for over 10 years. And Marty had to machine it because he was over 2,000s bigger.
Yeah.
That thing was huge. Well, bottom line is that whatever happens, this thing is made specifically to fit this receiver and any other good quality 1022 receiver. So no more hassle, no more problems. So Marty, here are all the parts. You know what to do.
So this thing fits a little tight right here. And it snugs right at the back, which is actually pretty nice. But we want to get that in. And if only the screws were just that easy to install, but they like to get in here and kind of twist one way or the other, right? It helps to have a wrench with a ball head. You can kind of twist at the back here. They're not perfect by any means, but they are helpful, right? And as one gets stuck, I kind of just work over the other one. There we go.
And Marty, I got a question for you while you're doing that. I know some people ask about torque specs in these screws. I bet there is, but it's hard for you to get a torque wrench to go there in that angle.
Yeah, it's not a simple thing. I'm sure there's probably something out there that could be used, but it's not something I have, and it's not something most people have. Having said that, I mean, you'll see with what we do here, how much torque we apply on this. It'll you certainly don't want to overdo it. There is a world of thought out there in the gun world. It's not something I always subscribe to, but sometimes people will put things in at a bare minimum torque and Loctite everything in, and they will make a claim of stress, stress relief. I don't necessarily do that. I find if there's, if it's tight, it's okay, whereas you'll run into some people who will put it in at a minimum. My only problem is with some of those minimums, even if you're relying on Loctite, you can get shock in the system, and shock does break Loctite loose on occasion. So now that I'm close here, right, this thing, be a little more precise. And now it's starting to, there's still a little bit of a gap here at the barrel, or where the junction of the receiver and the barrel. And now it's actually starting to tighten up in there. And now as I go, this thing's gonna kind of finish away here. Now I have a long wrench. I can apply a lot of torque on these screws. I don't need to, right? But I'm just kind of holding it tight and making sure that I'm just kind of even with both sides. How much torque is that? I don't know. It's pretty darn tight, but it's not going to work loose, which is what we're going for. And there we go. And from here, we'll install.
You're going to the part that I actually absolutely hate doing.
Not too bad. So let's see if I can get this at an angle. You guys can see it. So what I do here is I line up the back of the bolt, and I'm just going to compress that thing all the way back into place. Come in here, and then we kind of just work this thing in. And yeah, it's kind of a pain. And you can see I lost it there, but we'll get it. The goal is that you just have to get the bolt in around just right. There we go. Let's try again one more time. There we go. And one thing here, I'm going to loosen this thing up. So it looks to me like the barrel got a little out of whack. So is that so? There we go. So now I have the barrel lined up in there, at least the extractor, right? Looks like we got it off a little bit. And helps double check. Obviously, I want to make sure there's no drag or anything else. And once again, let's come and hit these. Large pin, smaller pins. And this whole thing's going to kind of rock into place here.
Well, see how easy that was? This is a pretty cool barrel. It's heavy, guys. This is not your carry out and plink in, for hours with it in the backyard and walk around with it. This is more of a competition type precision barrel, which is kind of heavy. You stick this on a bipod, and I'm willing to bet that it's really, really accurate. all the reports I heard is like it's really, really accurate. Now it's time for us to get some really good ammo, take it out to the range and test it. So guys, stick with us. We're going to take it to the range. And like always, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And remember, remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.
Thank you for watching Gunstock Reviews. Please visit our website at www.gunstockreviews.com for more exclusive content. Please visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/gunstockreviews. Your contributions would be greatly appreciated and help us grow our selections and frequency of videos.